Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Professor Pierce here, PP for short. Today I have a Raging Bolt deck for you guys, or otherwise known as Raikou Ancient Deck Thingamabobber. So, there are a couple cards in here that are changed. Like, what I did for this list that I think is better is I swapped out a Slitherwing for a Lost Vacuum. I think this deck does need a Lost Vacuum in it, and the drum in here could also just be changed for the Prime Catcher. Personally, I like the draw better than the whatever it's called when you drag the Gust. I like the draw better than the Gust, but that is just me. You can definitely make some adjustments. Like always, this deck isn't just a copy-paste type of thing, because you can always change stuff around to see what you like best. So we'll go ahead and get right into the first battle here. This one was a really close fight. I did get up kind of fast. I didn't get up like as fast as I wanted to. I definitely got enough stuff in the discard pile, but I didn't get a good way to get stuff out, if that makes any sense. So we'll go ahead and attach some stuff. We'll attach to Mr. Raikou, and we could have just held the hand, but honestly it's probably better just to see some more cards here. Plus we do have a Pal Pad in the deck, so I am going to sack the Sada and grab some more cards here. So it looks like we are facing Gardevoir here, so that's like not the worst matchup in the world for us. We just have to try to go 2-2-2, but the worst part is if they don't put all those two prizers in play, it is going to be very difficult for us to win the game, because this deck likes big two prizer decks. It doesn't like single prize ones. So that Lumineon in play is definitely nice food for us. Let's see what else he's gonna do here. He's got an Evolution or TM. I almost said Evolution Incense. God, that card. It's not even that old, but it I feel like it was old. So he's gonna go ahead and evolve some Curlias here. So the real question is, am I going to be able to get my Squawk out of the active and attack this turn? I don't think I will be, which kind of sucks. But, because there's not too many Switch cards in here, and we didn't top deck something we could use. To attach more energy, so we're just going to have to attach to the Squawk and finally put that last one down. That's what I was looking for this whole time. I think I'm gonna hold the drum for now, just in case I get Iono'd or something. I don't think they play any Ionos, maybe one. But let's see. So that's about all we could do. We could like retreat and then Bursting Roar, but that's, I don't want to waste more cards. Plus my hand's pretty decent at the moment. So we unfortunately didn't get a kill this turn, which is going to set us back, because obviously we want, this deck really wants to go fast, and it really wants to be the first one to get the kill. So if you don't get the first kill, you're kind of in for a hard game, to be sure. So they're going to get rid of a Super Rod, and that's always good to see. I'm not really sure why they did that so early in the game. Maybe they're playing a lot of Super Rods. I can't imagine they're playing more than two, though. But let's see what else they got here. They got a Nest Wall. They're going to Nest Wall for the Floon. So I guess that is their strategy here, since Gardevoir did lose a lot of its attackers in this last setup. So they do have an Iono actually, which is crazy. Speaking of it earlier, am I gonna get? I don't get a Vitality, which really sucks, because that is exactly what I needed. to attack this turn, but it's not the end of the world here. We just gotta hope that they don't get a KO on us with the Floon this early in the game here. But they already have the Gardevoir up, and it seems like they're putting numerous cards in the discard pile, which is exactly what they need to do to attack. So I think our Squawkabilly is as good as dead, unfortunately. So while we wait for this to take 5 years to actually connect, you guys can answer me. How you guys doing? You doing all right? You got snacks? You know, what kind of snacks you got? Maybe you got maybe not yogurt this time, I assume. Maybe something else. Maybe you're just drinking something, or maybe you're using this just as background noise, like I would use it as background noise. So he's gonna balloon blast us for 180, and then it's gonna kill us, unfortunately. And we will go ahead and promote our single prizer here. And once again, we don't get a vitality, whatever you want to call it. So we can grab some more cards here. So what I'm thinking, first of all, let's go ahead and use the absorption on all these guys to get them powered up. We definitely have enough in the discard pile to do that. We'll go ahead and attach, and let me check my discard pile real quick to see what we got in here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Pal Pad the boss and the Sada back into the deck. And then they have a pretty large hand, so I might as well Iono them to 4. We didn't get like a boss or anything like that, so it kind of shuts us down a little bit. I do want to play this on here because that should stop them from... They have to have a charm or something to kill me. So it should stop them from killing me immediately, but unfortunately we're only going to take 1 prize card this turn. So we're going to have to go 2-2-1-1, which really sucks, but that is how it is. We can definitely kill the Gardevoir in 1 hit with all the energy that we have in play, and we can definitely kill the fish too with just like a couple cards, which is nice. But we got to see what they're going to do. How are they going to respond to this? They don't have many attackers on the board, and nothing that they have currently can knock me out. So they're going to have to get some... they're going to have to get the Drifloon back, I guess. Or get a... whatever it's called. Screamtail out. Which we have not seen yet. So there's sure is taking their time on this. Definitely thinking what they're gonna play. But what we can do next turn is we can finally Sada next turn since we have the card in our hand, since they aren't gonna Iono us. And we can obviously use our absorptions, and then hopefully the big thing is we need to boss this fish or this Gardevoir here. But we don't have a boss, so we might just have to take another 1 prizer this turn. So they're doing a lot here. They're really trying to get this Floon back into play, or just get 1 out of the deck, I guess. So let's see what they're gonna do here. Alright, they're gonna refine it for a freaking 3rd time, basically. They're going to Buddy Poffin, so they're going to Buddy Poffin for a Floon. So they do have the Floon in the deck, actually. So I'm guessing they're just going to take 5 years to Psychic Embrace the Kirlia and the Drifloon back up. Oh, they're going to collapse, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to get rid of that. So that is a big problem, too, because now that they can't, now that they've taken the Lumineon out of play, we're going to have to go to 1-1-1-1, which is not great for this matchup. So we're kind of in a, stuck in a rock in a hard place here, because we're only taking single prizes and they're taking double prizes, and they can do that pretty consistently here. So that is the biggest problem. So the only bright thing here is that they aren't able to kill us here, so that's good. We don't have a boss, so we might as well use the Vitality here. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I want to see what's in the deck. I mean, we have both of our bosses are in the deck, so I could use the drum next turn to try to grab it, which I think is what I'll do. So we'll go ahead and hit this. That's a good prize too, because that should force them to do some more damage to us here. So let's see, I bet they're just going to use like Conceal Cards, Refinement, a bunch of times. So they sure are thinking. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this wasn't even on the ladder. I think this was just in casual play. Well, I don't know. This could have been on the ladder, because I try not to play on the ladder too much, just because I don't like, you know, the super viable decks. But this deck is pretty decent in terms of like how good it is. So I think I was definitely playing this one on the ladder. So this guy was definitely taking his time, actually thinking things through, versus half the time when I just play, I'm just like go, just do whatever. Let's see, does he have another Super Rod, or does he have another Floon, or does he have a Scream Tail? Because either way, I mean, okay, so he does have a Super Rod, so that sucks. So there's the second Super Rod. I'm assuming that he has no more Super Rods, but even if he doesn't, that is 2 Drifloons back in the deck, so that's kind of a problem here. I just gotta hope that he doesn't have a way to get them out. Speak of the devil, there is a way to get them out. So he's going to Floon. So this time he can just instantly kill us too, but he's only taking 1 prize for it, because of the Iono here. So there goes our Ancient Booster Capsule, which kind of sucks. We did get a Sada, so that's not bad. We somehow didn't get any bosses. I'm still surprised that we have no bosses here. But, that's just how it be sometimes, how the card falls. So he is going to build up the Floon and just kill my Koraidon here, which is fine with me. Alright, so there goes at least 1 prizer here. So I'm glad he didn't have like a vacuum or anything, because that would have been annoying. Because then he would have taken 2 prize cards. or maybe 3 prize cards. So let's go ahead and see. So we do finally get the boss, so that's halfway decent, because now we can keep absorbing here. So we have a lot of energy in play, so we might as well go ahead and kill the Gardevoir here. There's not really a reason not to, since we have all of this energy in play. Excuse me. So I'm having to actually do math here, which kind of sucks. I have to think about how many energy I get rid of here. So we'll go ahead and take 2 prizes here. Our Greninja was prized this whole time. I kind of didn't even notice, but that would have been nice early game. I guess we had the Squawk, so we didn't really have to worry about it too much. But we are going to see what they can do in response. I was hoping they wouldn't get another Gardevoir EX, but there it is. All we have to do now is get another boss, though. If they put it in, I mean, they're gonna have to put it in play. So they have a cape, so that's pretty annoying. That is pretty annoying, because that'll give him the ability to kill my Raikou, or to kill anything on the board, actually. Yeah, like I said, this is a tough matchup, because even when you're up, you're not really up, because they have the ability to one-shot pretty much everything. I mean, we have the ability to one-shot everything too, but we didn't take the first prize card, and we're only taking single prize cards here, and they're taking double prize cards. It's just not that great of a matchup. But this was a really good game in general, so I just wanted to put it in here. So if we find a boss, then we just win. Or we find a drum, we can drum for the boss and then win. But I think now that I'm rethinking it, they're gonna just kill me here. So there's not... So that's kind of a problem, actually, because if they kill me here, I can't KO them back. So that does exactly 300, which is annoying, because now I can't KO them with Sandy Shocks here, or all I can do is attack with this Sandy Shocks here. So research that. It's not a boss anyway, so it's not like it matters. I guess we'll go ahead and start off using these absorptions. Not really a reason not to here. I'm trying to think what the play is. I think we need a Sada first, but alright, so put this down. I wanted to conceal cards, so that's why I kept the electric, but I might as well use the electric for the... because this sucks, because I needed the electric for the Raikou, but I have the Sada to also use the Raikou's attack, but if I use the Sada, then I can't boss out anything, so I'm kind of just screwed here. They have me in checkmate, basically. So I might as well use this. There's no reason not to. We somehow still didn't get the boss. I know we don't have a lot of them in the deck, but I mean, like, we also could have used that capsule too, which really sucks that we didn't get that somehow. So might as well put these back in the deck. So I guess we'll just kill this thing. There's not much we can do here. We'll just hit it and hope for the best. But I don't think it matters, because they can just promote the Drifloon and then use Psychic Embrace to kill us here. So that was still a good game. I mean, there wasn't much we could do. They just happened to have everything they needed. That was the main thing that they needed. They needed some kind of charm to win because they could only do 180 damage otherwise. So that kind of sucks that they just happen to have that. So while we wait for them 10 minutes to win the game, I usually just wait for people to do their own thing. I don't like to concede too much because I just like, you know, give them the win, I say, if it's very important to you. So some people like to stretch out the game though, which I think is kind of annoying because it's like in this case, if I'm giving you the win, you know, I'm not conceding, then you shouldn't be like an a-hole, you know, and you shouldn't like continue to play out your turn if you already have the win in this case. So I just think that's kind of ill-mannered, you could say, but not the end of the world. It was still a good match regardless. We'll go ahead and get into the second match here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce whatever that is. But we will see what we have going on here. We have not the best start. We don't have any way to get Squawk or Radiant Greninja here. I'm not sure what my opponent is doing here either. I guess he has a card to play, but he's away from the keyboard. We're facing Lugia, so that's annoying. We definitely need a better start than this, but we're not going to get one. We're not going to get one, so that's about it. We could we could drum for one card, which I don't think we'll do. But let's see what they got here. Good thing we went first though, because Lugia obviously wants to go first, so glad we won the coin toss on that. Obviously you didn't see that we did, but we done did. Alright, so he's gonna flip a coin. He is going to, I guess he doesn't have a lot here because he's just going to call for family. So that is fine with me. And he's just going to get more babies here. So I guess I'll just attach. Man, maybe I shouldn't have attached, but there's Iono here. We don't really have a choice. This is definitely a better hand. It's not anything great. You see how I have the Slitherwing in the deck now, but we'll grab these. Don't really need that. That is what we like to see. Do I Ultra Ball here? If it we ball, we'll go ahead and Ultra Ball to get something else, and then we'll drum here. All right, so that's not bad. So yeah, then we'll just go ahead and pass. Not too much else we can do here. I say. Let's see what they got. I mean, they clearly had nothing last turn, but I could have Iono'd them into something better, which is obviously not what you like to see. But let's see if they have anything. So they are going to evolve, and if anything they can do 140, so that's something, but that's not what they're going to do here. They're going to go into Lugia, which is a bold move, because if I kill them here, then they're going to basically just scoot because they don't have any other Lugias in play. So if I can kill them here, that would be awesome. So we're going to have to go into Raikou this turn to kill them, which is not very likely. I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. Draw 3. Can we get the Switch Cart? We do not get the Switch Cart. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it off this. That is not the Switch Cart either. This is another matchup that's kind of hard too, because we do have to go, we do want to go 2-2-2, and if they don't put anything in play like that, it's difficult to do it. And they're definitely trying to play the one of cards. Because I could attach here and then retreat, but then obviously if I retreat, I can't kill it. I can only do 210, and this thing is 220 health. So either way, I'm not being able to kill it as an energy short. So there's no reason not to just attack with him instead of trying to waste more energies. Or waste... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Maybe you know what I mean. Because I don't know what I mean. But they are going to get a couple things here. Alright, so they finally found the Lugia. So they're going to jet up this. I wasn't paying attention. I think they have the chops in the discard pile already. I think they have both of them. Let's see, do they have both of them? They do have both of them. Alright, so this has become quite a difficult match now because they only have 1/2 prizer in play. And they can pretty much kill us instantly. This is like the same thing as Gardevoir. It's like if they get up faster than us. I mean, we got up faster, we just couldn't get the first kill. And so they're going to get the first kill here, which is going to be annoying. So let's see what else they have going on here. What are they going to get out of the deck? Nothing. They don't want anything out of the deck. I guess it was... Oh yeah, that was a basic, so I mean, they don't really need any more basics. Or can't play any more basics. So, of course, they have 280 exactly enough to kill me here. The only good thing about that is we can magnetic absorption now, so that is good. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and Sada, draw some cards, attach. Hopefully we can find another Agent Booster capsule, because that would be good for this Slitherwing. So I think I'm just going to put this back in. I really don't want to put the others back in. I think I will go ahead and do this. Get the last 2 fightings out of here. And I mean, I don't really need it now. I mean, they're going to one-shot me either way. So I just need it next turn so I don't die instantly. So boss, that's good. That'll make me be able to kill the Lugia here. So they have their own boss, which is annoying because I don't want them to kill my Raging Bolt here. And it's only going to take them 4 energy to kill me. So what can we do? There's not much we can do here. We just kind of have to hope they run out of steam. So let's go ahead. And they are using both of their primals, primal turbo, whatever you know what it's called, on this. So they're not powering up anything else, which is at least nice to see. So we'll put this back out just in case I don't get an Ancient Booster Capsule. Let's see. I don't even know how many I have in the deck still, to be honest with you. We'll go ahead and absorb some magnets. Yummy magnets. Let's see. We did not get it, so let's see here. Let's put them down to 2. Let's see how that does it. So we didn't even get it anyway, so that was probably a good play on our part to not. Is it in the deck? It is in the deck. Both of them are in the deck. I'm running 3, and we obviously used the 1. So, so there's one of them. So I might as well put that on the. Might as well put it on the active, I guess. There's no reason to put it on Slitherwing right now, because we do have another one in the deck, and I'm not going to attack with the Slitherwing at the moment, so it's fine with me. So Pal Pad, that's good. I can put some Ionos back in the deck for us. Let's see what else my opponent can do here. He has to find some kind of Super Rod or something. Because I'm sure he is low on these Minchinos and Cinsinos. It's such a, like, just in my opinion, that's just such a dumb name for a Mon. I like the Mon. I think it's a cool Pokemon. Little mouse thing. But I think the name is just really, really silly. Like Cincino and Minchino, or however you say it. I just think it's silly. It just doesn't sound like anything. I mean, I know a lot of Pokemon names don't sound like anything either, but you don't think of like Minccino as a Pokemon. I would think it as like, I don't know, not a Pokemon. Just something else. Like maybe like a Digimon or something. Not trying to offend any Digimon fans out there either, but I'm just saying it doesn't sound like a Pokemon to me. So again, he's gonna have to Primal Turbo twice on the same Mon to kill me. So that's kind of annoying. So there's not much we could have done here. Once again, it was kind of just getting rolled over by the freaking Cincino here. So I'm definitely showing you how good this deck is, guys. You're definitely really wanting to play this deck because you're seeing how good it is in action. But no, we got a couple more matches here that are actually pretty decent. It just goes to show you it's not very good against anything that has 1-prizers in it at the moment, because anything that has 1-prizers, you're just gonna lose the prize trade constantly. But let's see what we got here. We're gonna start with Squawk, and we are facing Pikachu. Totally. Couldn't be anything else. Has to be Pikachu because they're wearing Pikachu sleeves. So we did mulligan, so they are going to take their mulligans here. I don't know how many it was. I think it was just 1. So they're probably just away from the keyboard at the moment, thinking about how much or how many. They're looking at the number between 0 and 1, and they're thinking, should I take that? And the answer is yes. You should probably take it. So they did take it. It's gonna take them a little bit longer to take that, because I guess they just were away from the keyboard. But so we're facing Iron Hands here. So I don't know if this is Future Box or if this is just like basically Iron Hands. So this is definitely what we like to see. We like to see these squishy two-prizers because we can do a lot to them here. And we have a bunch of fighting types that can one-shot it pretty easily, so that's always good. So we have freaking 3 Trekking Shoes here. So we're gonna go ahead and Trekking Shoes 3 times in a row, and I guess we'll keep these guys. What do we want here? I guess we want another. Well, probably just take that instead. Alright, so we did get Sada, so we could use that now. I mean, we only have the 1 in the discard pile, but not really a reason not to. Okay, sure, you could just give us a bunch of energy, I guess. That's fine. We're getting rid of a Super Rod, but that's probably for the best because we're getting rid of 3 energy too, which is nice to see. So we'll use that. So we could attack this turn, but we're not going to be able to kill anything. So we might as well hold off on the attack at least. I'm thinking. I'm not gonna play that. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn here because I want to keep what I have. Or I mean, you know, essentially pass it off here because I can get that one back. So I'm not too worried about that. And he obviously can't kill us in one hit here. If it's Future Box, then he can do a lot of damage to us, but he won't be able to kill us still. So he would need like 4 Iron Crowns to actually be able to do anything to this because of this capsule we have on. Maybe he's running Lost Vacuum too. That could be a problem. Let's see what he has. Okay, so there's the first one. So there is the arm press at least. Is he just gonna come in and arm press us? I guess he doesn't have anything else, which is good. Yeah, he's just gonna come in and arm press us. So that is gonna do a lot of damage, but that is not going to kill us by any means. So we can pretty much kill this thing. I'm not worried about dying too, because if we die, then we just get more with the magnetic absorption. So that is not bad. So I'm just going to obviously keep this thing in the active. So I might as well just hit this with everything I got since this thing is going to die next turn. And we have 2 things injured pretty well. The only problem is if they get another energy on this and they somehow kill us with the amp you very much, then they would be taking 3 prize cards, which would be annoying, but I don't think they're going to do that just because of how well or how bad their hand is, I've noticed. Well, they do have the 4th energy, so they are going to be able to kill us here. So what are the odds of that in his 4-card hand? But it's not the end of the world. He's going to take 3 prize cards, but we will be able to strike back pretty easily. We could we could kill him with Motivate. That'd be kind of funny. But they are an electric deck, so I don't want to lose immediately. So we will go ahead and Magnetic Absorption and Magnetic Absorption. And then Sada. That on there. And that on there. Draw some cards, hopefully get an energy. That is the wrong energy. I don't need that. Don't need that, so we're gonna have to conceal here to see if we get this energy. It'll be pretty bad if we don't get the energy, to be honest. Alright, we did get the energy. That was close. Because I think we would have just lost if we didn't get an attack off this turn. So we'll go ahead and kill this thing. And then, of course, it's going to be able to use its baton, which is pretty annoying. But like I said earlier, unless they get down a much more Iron Crowns, I don't think we have much to worry about here. So those are good prizes too. So that's always good. So he is doing a lot of the 160, 170, 180, 190, 100, 200. So I think he is doing 200 here, but that's not going to be able to kill us. But we have to watch out for the Ampy very much. We just have to hope that he doesn't have a boss the turn that he needs the boss. It's really weird that he's running Regieleki. I guess he's just running it just for the VMAX ability. And he's going to switch into the Miraidon, the baby Miraidon, and do some damage here to try to get the Ampy very much kill. So we pretty much have to boss out the Iron Hands and kill it this turn, or we are just going to lose. He's taking a while to put this energy on. I mean, it doesn't really matter where he puts it, because... Alright, he's going to put some energy on. We're going to draw our card here. We'll go ahead and boss, since that's the first thing we need to do. Or one of the first things we need to do. And then we'll go ahead and absorb some magnetic. And absorb some magnetic. And then attach, and then grab these. I don't want to overextend too much, so I guess we'll just attack and kill this guy here. So don't mind me here, I'm doing math, and math is not my strong suit. So it's gonna it took me a minute here. Alright, so we just have to hope. So we have the boss in our hand to win. But we just need him to not put down another Iron Hands and we win. Or even if he does, yeah, I don't think it matters, because I think we can win here regardless. Because he has to win this turn, basically. Because I have... And he has to Iono us, and he only has 2 cards in his hand. So the odds of that happening are very, very low. But people have had the nuts on me before, so I don't want to say... crap. But I think we got this in the bag, knock on wood. So let's see what he is going to do here. I don't think he has a lot of plays, like I said. I'm assuming he's just going to... Well, he does have a counter catcher, so that can slow things down. What is he going to bring out is the question. He's going to bring out the Squawk, so that's fine. We can just attach and retrieve for that. So yeah, so he's going to have to gonna have to peak acceleration here for a bunch of damage. Like, for 80 damage for an attack that builds up 3 energy is crazy. But let's see what we got here. So we got the Awakening Drum. We've already used our switch, so we're gonna have to manually switch here. And then boss out this guy and absorb some magnetic and absorb some magnetic, and then just nuke this thing. So this is a good example of a deck that this deck is really good against, because it is just a bunch of squishy 2-prizers, and that is all this deck wants to feed upon, is a bunch of 2-prizers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit of not the best showcase of it because I got schooled a couple times, but I think you guys will enjoy it nonetheless. That'll be it from me. I hope you guys have a good day and night wherever you are. Take it easy. PP out.